Hello and welcome back to the Okeechobee County Library's YouTube channel. I'm Araceli, and in today's video we thought we'd share a few audiobooks that the staff particularly enjoys because we know it's a new year and some of you guys at home may have made some resolutions and you might be exercising or going on walks more or organizing your house, and sometimes that can be a little mind-dulling, and I know I like to listen to things when I'm doing that, so we thought, why not a good audiobook? And they are available here to check out from the library. We do have some disc ones if you have a disc player or CD player at home or in your car. Or we also have them available digitally with the Libby or Overdrive app. All you need is a library card. So first we have Merciful Death by Kendra Elliott, and it's narrated by Terry Schnaubelt. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not 100%. Which is about Mercy Kilpatrick, who is an FBI agent who was a prepper, I guess, a survivalist when she was younger, growing up, and something happened when she was a child and she had to leave her town in mysterious circumstances. And it's about her as an adult when a serial killer starts going through her hometown and targeting specifically survivalists. She is assigned the case and has to go back undercover, and it's about her going back to her hometown and seeing what that's like again, especially with whatever circumstances she had to leave with, and then also her trying to figure out what is happening with the crimes and trying to figure out why people like her or her family were being targeted. And our staff member particularly loved the narrator of this book, and we think it would be a great addition if you're looking for something that's a mystery or a thriller or something to just keep your mind engaged. So this is available to check out from our library if you want to pick it up. So our next book is The Fat Share by Beth O'Leary, which is available for digital download through our Overdrive or Libby apps. And that is about Tiffy and Leon, who come to an arrangement without ever meeting to be roommates, where they each share the same apartment and one bedroom. However, they never meet because one is there in the night and one is there in the day. So they keep missing each other, like passing ships in the night. And the story takes off from that and what happens when they start leaving each other notes and how their relationship grows from there. And it is a romance, so if that sounds interesting to you, if you want something cute and light and fluffy, it's got a little bit of drama and depth, but it's mostly just about how their relationship flourishes from there. And it's very fun, and it has very good accents. That was one thing that was mentioned, was that the audiobook features it does take place in Europe, so it features two very strong accents that our staff here particularly appreciated. So our next book is Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett, which is also available through digital download through our Libby or Overdrive app. And the story follows Aziraphale, who is an angel, and Crowley, who is a demon, when they find out from their respective sides that the date for Armageddon has been set. And so they need to figure out how they're going to play it, because they have grown quite fond of the world and humans, and they're not exactly excited to see everything go down. And it's about their history and how they intertwine and whether or not they decide to team up to try to stop the Armageddon from happening. And it also involves the Antichrist, which is interesting, and he may have gotten misplaced at some point, so it's also them trying to figure out where he landed. And if you've seen the show and you liked it, I would definitely recommend reading the book, and the audio book is a great way to do that, especially if you're not a huge reader. Audiobooks are a great way to ease your foot in the door, so I would definitely recommend picking that one up. So our next book is Sadie by Courtney Summers, which is also available for digital download through our Libby or Overdrive app. And the story follows two characters in two timelines. One is our leading character Sadie's timeline, which takes place after she finds out her younger sister has been murdered and takes it upon herself to figure out what happened and kind of hunt down who did it. And the other character that follows is Wes McCrae, who is a journalist who runs a podcast, and his storyline follows him getting a call from Sadie's family a year later because she has gone missing, and he then investigates her disappearance and so finds out what happens to Sadie and her younger sister. So it's a very interesting book. It's not very light or fluffy. It's dark and it has a lot of mystery and depth. And one thing that stood out about the audiobook was that because the secondary character of West runs a podcast, parts of the book are made to sound like a podcast. So if you're a fan of those crime podcasts, this would be a good one to pick up, because the parts that follow West's character are made to sound like a podcast, and it was really cool to listen to while at the same time being very intense subject matter. So the parts that feature Sadie do sound more like a regular audiobook, but the audiobook is also full cast, which means that each character is assigned their own narrator. So even during Sadie's parts, whenever a different character is speaking, that narrator will come in and speak for it. So that added another element as well. And while it is a very somber, dark subject matter, I just think it's one of those audiobooks that everyone needs to listen to because it's so expertly crafted and beautifully made. So I would definitely check that one out. And our last book is Matilda by Roald Dahl, which is also available for digital download through our Libby or Overdrive app. The story follows the ups and downs of her life and what her life is like at home, and it takes a little bit of a turn when she discovers that she might have magical powers. So it's an interesting delve into what that's like, and if you've read any other Roald Dahl books, you know, it has a particular eccentricity to him, so it's very much in the vein of that. Definitely recommend that. That would be a good one to read with your kids at home if you want to put something on for them as well. Definitely check that one out. So that was all we have for today. Like we said, we just wanted to share some audiobooks in case you're needing something to occupy your mind while you're trying to get your New Year's resolutions down. If you guys have any suggestions, videos you'd like to see, or collections you want to see, or book recommendations we could give you, just feel free to comment that down below. And again, all of these books are available to either check out here in the library or through our digital Libby or Overdrive app. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Whew! It only took 300 years. Good Omens. Oh my god, that was going to be so hard. Why did I pick that book?